So she's kind of at an age where she can hold on to that. So if you want to nurture that, now would be the time to keep, that positive reinforcement and nurture that. Or she's at a space in her life where she can sort of shut that down for a bit until she's ready to be open to it again. Have a ley line with a magnifier monument 10 minutes from me. Oh. What does it do, Caitlin? What do ley lines do for like spiritual gifts and stuff? What can you expect to get from that sort of energy? I guess it's trial and error and see how open you are to whatever you receive. Hey, that'd be so cool. Yeah, Sophia, keep nurturing it. If that's something she wants to do, and if she's comfortable with it and she knows there's nothing to fear there, when it's Granddad just saying, hey, I'm here, like, you nearly, so she nearly saw him, but I don't know what happened there. And I kind of feel like he's been trying for a little while to get her attention. And this was the final, like, what he could muster up. Hey, I'm here. Oh, what was that? Sophia, I can try and connect to him if you like. If you have the time tonight to be a little bit patient with me, because when I've got a name, it's a little bit slower for me to connect. But I'd love to practice if you let me. It's energy, so I'd say amplify them. People say you can feel the electricity. I reckon you could. I reckon you could even feel it as you're nearing it too. When you listen to some frequency music and you hear almost like your you feel almost like your cells vibrating within you. I reckon you'd be able to feel that buzz. This means his name is George. George for Sophia. Mm. 10 minutes away. I'd be there like tomorrow. I'm going to check this out. George for Sophia. Sophia, did he ever have a moustache? I don't know if this is him. Because I'm seeing a gentleman with a little bit of a moustache. He was like slim to medium build, but he had a little bit of a belly on him. This is who I'm seeing at the moment. It may or may not be George. And he was young, on and off. He just popped up waving both hands saying I'm back. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's so cool. Hey, Sophie. He's around you, Sophia. It's just that you've got so much going on at the moment. And because you have to raise your frequencies, raise those vibrations. Moustache on and off. Was he slim? Slim to medium build, Sophia? I feel like he's got a little bit of a belly on him, if that's, you know, if that's your dad, George. And I'm seeing, keep showing me like his legs and his feet. So I don't know if he wore those, you know, the leather sandals like you would buy, like Colorado leather sandals where they're, you know, easy to slide your feet in. I'm seeing them and those leather type boat shoes, if that makes sense. Now, because fashion's not my thing, I'm seeing, I don't want to say cargo pants because they're a bit longer than... See him wearing like dress shorts above the... or knee length. Doesn't even make sense. Above the knee. Did he used to dress smart, but I'd see like dress... I don't even know how to explain them. Dress shorts or something like that. Where, you know, you wear a belt in them and they're tidy and you can match them with a polo or something like that. He did wear flip-flops. Specific watch he wore all the time or favourite. Love that. Dressed very smart, yeah. Was he a little bit louder and always up for a good laugh, Sophia? He has a softness though behind his smile. When he smiles, he's, you know, you can see the softness. Softness there in his eyes and when he smiles. Like as in a, you know, a big open kind heart. Love to dance. That watch my mum is wearing. Oh, I love that. Was it a gold watch or one with a leather band? Like a leather brown band. Silver. Very happy. Mega watch. There you go. Oh, that's sad. She always worries. Oh. Do you know if she has palpitations? Because her heart races and mine just skipped a beat. So does she have like heart palpitations? It's not well either. Yeah. Because mine was skipping just then on that energy. Now she does after have. Oh, okay, have an operation. Is it monitored? Is it something she gets checked regularly? Greetings, smile. Just in the middle of a reading at the moment. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Very recent. Must be something she needs to keep an eye out on because I keep getting shown it. So she feels like, her heart's skipping a beat more and more frequently. She should go and get it looked at and not not brush it off. Have you, I'm feeling anxiety coming in. Is that yours, Sophia, or does your mum suffer with anxiety? She's lost without Dad. I think she is letting go. Oh yeah, poor darling. Should I make aware he's with her? Especially now. I feel like it's more anxiety than she can handle at this time. So I don't know if she's getting help for that. I kind of feel like she needs to. Needs something there to take the edge off it, to bring sort of life within her and life around her, to bring that back into balance and perspective for her. Look out the window for me, yeah. He's sad to see her worrying. He's sad to see her like this, in this way. Again, like Caitlin said, he wants her made aware that, he's just there. He's right there. So that she is stubborn. We're all sad. It is, isn't it, Caitlin? He doesn't like seeing her like that. Were they married a long time, Sophia? Okay, I see like the number 32 or something. 32. 32 years or over 32 years of marriage. What's the 32? Oh, 66. Love it. Wow. Sofia. Sophia's 36. Oh, yes. 2. Maybe she's on 32. That's alright. Did you guys hold, I guess you call them like get-togethers and stuff when Dad was around? And you guys haven't done much since. Would that make sense? Because he's mentioning something like that, and he's saying you need to find that again, that connection again. Everybody was happy. There was laughter. There was fun. Did you guys used to hold like get-together gatherings and that sort of thing, that type of thing when Dad was around? Where he was like, people would just gravitate towards him. He was sort of the life of the evening. Because he's showing me that because he wants you guys to have that fun, find that fun again. And bring the laughter back. You keep saying bring the laughter back. And not so much now. Is that correct, Sophia? I love that, Caitlin. Yes, he would have lots of parties. Yeah. Oh, see, yeah. He said you need to try and recreate that laughter and that connection. He said it was that connection that is, that's key for you guys. Is keeping that connection. He says it's still about making the memories, because you can still have the memories there even though he's not there. You can still recreate the memories, because he's always a part of it anyway. He says you've got to find a way to make it your own. Hey, Aaron. How do I make a pillar? Hey, Kylie. How are you? Sophia, did you have questions for him? That's so funny. Why are you clapping? Why are you clapping at Kristen? I'm getting because she's ignoring me. She knows I'm there, but she's ignoring me. He says I had to get her attention somehow. What's that, Caitlin? What's oh my god, me too? He gives her a shake. But he's like, he's almost doing this, like she can see me. She can see me. Yep, wakes her up. Hey Traherne, how are you? It was my pleasure, hun. It was lovely reading. Thanks for letting me do that. She just told me that she saw him the other day, see? Yep. Yep. He's like, he's doing these ones. She can see me. He does it. He does apologize for scaring her, but he's like, how else was I supposed to get her attention? She kept avoiding me, and he's showing me, like, in that way. Ask her. She could see, but she was scared to look, and it's been more than one occasion, because he's showing me. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Caitlin. Yeah. He's doing like the victory clap. Nick Stiff doesn't want to turn either, neither. That's probably my neck, Caitlin. Or what have you slept funny? You said that she thinks she sees him in the wardrobe. Yeah, like she just sees him off her peripheral, but she's too frightened to look. She knows it's there, but she deliberately does something in the opposite direction. So he's like, well, you just look. You just look, it's me. Yep. She doesn't need to be afraid, it's George. She also has sight in her mind. So if she's open, like now that she knows that he's there, if she's open to the possibilities, she will actually, like if she turns to it, well, if she knows what direction he's in, she will actually get the visual in her mind the same way that, you know, Caitlin and I do. And she will, the more she sort of leans into that, the stronger that visual will be, and she'll be able to communicate the same way that Caitlin and I do, like, you know, telepathically and stuff like that, with that, you know, being open. Did he wake her up this morning? Did he wake her up this morning? Oh, wow, Aaron. Hey, Connie, how are you? Thanks for the rose. Did you wake her up this morning? George, did you wake up Kristen this morning? So I'm not getting a yes or a no. I feel like he was around, but it wasn't him. How early this morning? Was it around 2? Yep. No, it wasn't him. He was around though. He was watching. He saw who did it. Because he said it was around 2. I'm not getting who it was, but I feel like it was a guide or something along those lines. Was she, was Kristen having a dream and felt like she was floating? Floating. It kind of felt like in water, but it wasn't. It was like space. She was going, she's not ready for that yet. So her guide sort of brought her back. If that makes sense. So she astrals as well. She's, she might have been going a little bit too far beyond her range at the moment. So they sort of, they grounded her. Yeah. Love that, Connie. What else can you get on that, Connie? Keep going, hun. It's like when I ask him if it was him, he's just looking at me. He's not giving me a yes, and he's not giving me a no. But he's letting me know that he was there watching. So I feel like it was a guide, you know, keeping her grounded and protecting her, keeping her within her boundaries, keeping her earthbound as well. She said she was on a boat, fell in the water, and see, that's exactly what I was getting, the water and then the blackness, and I couldn't work out if the blackness was like space or if it was like, yeah, love that. Dad was with her at the time. She needed the protection. Yeah. Yeah. But he's like, he's not like, yeah, I woke her up. He's nothing. He's like, yeah, nah, nothing. He's not even giving me a yes or a no. The black space. Yeah. Yeah. So she doesn't have to, this is a thing too, it's a eye-opener for her. She doesn't have to freak out that she's traveling in her, you know, while she's sleeping. Because she's always going to have that protection. Oh, I love that, Caitlin. He's just looking at me. I don't think she fell. Oh, yeah. And I think that's another reason she got brought back, Caitlin. Especially if the black space was like a void. I got chills on that. Push to protect her and stop her. Yeah. Love it. She just needs to learn to harness that control herself. She once she realizes that she has control over what's happening while she sleeps, she'll be right. But until then, her guides are always going to sort of step in and protect her where they can. Does she sort of wake up like she was sort of jolted or startled sort of thing, and then sort of woke up out of it? Or was it more of a, like a gasp, waking up with a bit of a gasp? Journey with her gifts. They took a pit stop. Love that, Caitlin. Connie, what did you pick up on the lady? Female energy. Connie, I think we're missing one of your comments, because it goes straight from female energy around her. Sorry for adding my 2 cents, which you don't need to be sorry at all. And then it just goes to curly. She said a bit of both. Yeah, that's probably why I was getting both of those through and not sure of the message. That's because she's just coming back into her body. That's what the gasping was, and that was the jolt. The jolt was like a combination of her being chucked overboard, so to speak, and yeah, again coming back into her body, like literally back into her body. Kristen's old enough to remember your dad, hey, Sofia. Did she used to call him Papa? Papa? Papa. Or am I getting Papa? Okay, alright, so that's why I'm getting the Papa. But she's old enough to remember him, hey? All she has to do is start talking to him, if she's comfortable enough to start talking to him. Yep. She has asked how. So when she feels him beside her, or she can see out of her peripheral, movement there. Oh, I love that, Caitlin. How did you see that? What questions were you asking to get that? I love it. Is it after her tugging at her heels? Ah, love that. Sophia, tell her that. That's a very important piece of information. Especially, I feel like that's being presented for a reason. I don't know if she's making bad choices at school or something like that. But she's got to feel that's like her, she's got her gut instincts, but she's also got that as confirmation. If she ever feels like she's, actually, I feel like when she's in company that's not very, very good for her. And by that I mean, you know, the wrong crowd. I don't mean somebody that's means her, you know, harm or anything like that. I feel like when she just gets a vibe off someone and she wants to get out of a situation, or peer pressure or anything like that, if she connects to her body and feels that tugging, she'll know for sure that she'll just have to, you know, make an exit and, you know, sorry, you know, it's for her friends and not for her. So, let's see if I could feel any guides around her. Saw him nipping. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love that. I forget what I was saying. So Kristen wanted to know about how she connects with George. So when she sees him or feels him or sees that movement sort of just moving out of her peripheral, she can just shut her eyes down and ask, you know, Papa, is that you? And just wait and see what she gets. You know, she'll either get the chills or the... I feel like... ask Kristen if she feels like she's had a hug. Like she gets a... It's hard to describe that feeling sometimes, but you just know. You sort of get a hug. She'll either have warmth or she'll have tingles. I feel like she gets the warmth though. Feels like a warm bear hug almost. Hey Mia. I'm good, thanks. How are you going, Mia? We're just in the middle of a mediumship read for Sofia. She said yes in the other day at sport. Yeah, okay. So it's those connections. He's letting her know. So if she's unsure if that's George, you know, say if he's in her room or something along those lines, like the wardrobe the other night. If she's unsure, all she has to do is ask. She can either shut her eyes or sit and stare at a spot and wait until she feels that hug. So she can even say, like, you can even say now, like, that's what I want my confirmation to be. And they can have that set up, and that'll be their little thing, you know, between them, so that she knows how to pick up his energy and stuff like that. Oh, that's good to hear, Mia. Makes sense because she's there, but distance makes sense. She's like, oh, I love that, Connie, that you're picking up on. She like water, swimming. I feel like swimming. She do like squad swimming or something. Maybe not squad. Or has she had a sports carnival? No, we're in winter. Wouldn't be a sports carnival. It's like dancing in the rain. Love that. Don't ever lose that. Oh, it was district athletics. Love it. Love that. Hey Cal, how are you? Tell her to talk to him when she's done. Yeah, that's all she has to do is just talk to him. And then wait for those little cues. And if she ever feels like she's being, again, I feel like there's a peer pressure incident coming up. And if she ever feels pressured into doing, she's quite a good student, isn't she? Like she's got a fairly level head, Kristen does. Really good at school. I feel like there's a and I don't know what sort of situation, but there's her friends want to do something, and I feel like there may be boys involved as well, and she's got to feel out, if it doesn't sit right in her gut, all she has to do is feel that pressure on her heels. Because again, that's the guides that Caitlin picked up on. Little ferret, it's so cute. I asked George if there was anything else that he wanted you to know, and he keeps telling me for you to laugh. He's going, I don't know what he's doing with his hands. He's doing something with his hands. He says, laugh. Laugh more. Did he have a little bit of an accent? He used to call you something like it was like a pet name or something. Like Bella, but not something, maybe it is Bella, I don't know. He used to call you something. It's a wild ferret, not a domesticated black-footed ferret. She just pointed to her heels. Oh, did she? Yes, he is Greek. Did he used to look at you like sometimes, because he's going like he's almost hanging his head a little bit. He's going, Sofia, you need to laugh. Laugh more. Laugh more. He's got tears in his eyes when he's saying that, because I'm getting tears in my eyes. No, I've lost that. Did he used to say to you, because like he's saying like his parting words now when he's like, if you need me, just call. So I don't know if he used to say something like that to you. Whenever you need him, just call. Well, it's like you needed reminding of that. Dad was my life. Said I'm here. Yeah, like mom talk to me. Tell my mom through the window. I do every day. I love it. Your grandson can see him too. I told you that the other day. He can see him too. To make sure you let mum know he's there. Yeah. What's the little white dog? Did you ever have a little white dog, or do you currently have a little white dog? Like a little Maltese thing? Okay, she has it. So that is a female? I went to ask is it male or female, and I got shown like a pink bow. Is it female? Yeah. So I love how they come through with the like the little symbolisms and stuff. So she sees George as well. So you may even notice that it might do some, I don't know what it does. What does it do, George? Just pay attention to her too, because you'll catch like little things. And that'll give you an idea, especially when, you know, you're not at your best at the moment. It'll give you ideas. When he's around, you'll be able to pick up on these little cues, and you'll be able to, you know, build that connection again that way. Was a jokester. Love it, Caitlin. Is your left ear itchy right now, Sophia? Like inside your ear? Dad loves women. Yeah, and hot. That's him. That's Dad. So again, that's another sign for you to pick up on when he's around. He's like, I'm here. I'm right here. And I feel like you need that right now, because you're not, you know, you're not at your best, and you're not connecting to him the way you normally do, and you feel like you're, you know, you're being left a little bit alone, but you're not. Okay, he's showing you other ways that he's around. You're welcome, honey. Thanks for letting us do that for you. Love that. I know there's one thing you wanted to hear about too, but I couldn't get anything coming through about that, Sophia. I kind of feel like it's a journey you need to navigate on your own. It's funny as Caitlin. There you go, Sophia. Love that. Connie. Hey, Katie. Yes, I do fertility reads. Connie, are you still there? You're connecting to Nonna. Does Nonna have anything to say? Sophia would like to know if Nonna has anything to say. But he could never use the bloody thing. I love it. I love that his sense of humour's coming through nice and strong for you, Sophia. And you know why he's doing that? He says because of you laughing. He likes to see you laugh. He says he wipes your tears too. So every now and again, you know the days I'm talking about. You may feel him brushing away some of your tears as well, or you'll feel warmth along your cheeks, and the warmth's not coming from you. It's it's radiating sort of around you. Did this morning at work. There you go. I feel like she was a little bit stern. Hey, Caitlin. A little bit on the serious side. Like, even that giggle, she's sort of looking at me like, what are you laughing at? There'll be no laughing here. I'm not sure if we're missing some of your comments again, Connie. TikTok's been weird lately. All I see is to you. Good. Straighten your upper lip. Pick yourself up by your bootstraps. You can do this. Ah. Mm-hmm. Hangs around from afar, just watching and making sure everyone is well. Is that not a your nan or great grandmother? Lady Sophia. Trouble in that family. I was just asking if she was a plump lady. A bit more full-figured. Yes. I feel like she was like a blouse and skirt lady. Like she used to wear like a button-up shirts and stuff. More blouses, button-up blouses, and sort of tuck them into flowy sort of skirts. Does that make sense? I see like with white shoes, like white sand shoe type, but they're like the canvas type shoes. My sister-in-law is married to a younger brother. Who's the yes for, Connie? Is that for Sophia answering your question? Hey James, how are you? I know her when she was sick, mainly wore tracky pants and blouses. Oh, okay. Maybe that's something you can find out at a later time. Oh, that's good. What's on tonight? What are you watching tonight? No footy tonight? Or is there? What about the F1? She lost a fair bit of weight, didn't she, towards the end, Sophia? Of course, she's showing me herself bedbound and in the trackies and the blouse. Lost a hell of a lot of weight. There's that baking coming up again, Sophia. Because I'm gonna. Mama's going. Yes, she did. Will she have cancer, hun? She's telling me morphine. Was she on morphine as part of her palliative care? Baking and sewing them. That's what she's showing me with the money and the baking. That message I gave you a few weeks back about baking, Sophia, And I said you needed to get back in the kitchen with your mum again. That might be the reason, and it might be some bonding. I did say something about bonding time for you guys. But it may be what your mum needs at this time too. No, but you said your mum does, doesn't she? And the message is coming up again. I'm not sure if Caitlin was in that live that night too, so she wouldn't have known that I'd said that. Whistling and baking, dancing in the kitchen. I got that from the dad, but wasn't sure. Yeah, because that message came through a few weeks ago. And it's still there. She used to bake, not much now. She's not well. Is she in a wheelchair, Sophia? I know we're firing questions at you, poor bugger. You do my dad's blessing cake. Yeah, that's what I see her as too, Caitlin. I feel like it's going to be the start of a shift because the home's heavy. She can't walk without it. Yeah. She's a walker. She's a little bit more so since Dad passed and compared to now, she's a little bit more well, not a little bit, a lot more. It's almost like she's short-tempered, has a shorter attention span for like the little things. She gets easily agitated. There's a lot of sadness behind her eyes. Very, yeah. Very, yeah. Oh, especially with my brother. He sits on the end of her bed at night sometimes too. Oh, Connie says he sits on the end of her bed at night. I'm not getting anything much else, Sophia. The girls might be though. Do you have... Is that Nonna's recipes? Nonna's, yep. Nonna's recipes. Hey Clayton, how are you? That's good. No, that would be my sister-in-law. Was there a, I don't know why I'm being shown this. Was there a cake or maybe it's a friand? It's either got a pistachio or an almond in the center of it. What does that mean to you guys? I tried getting recipes from Mum, but they are in her head. Oh, that's probably where the pistachio is coming from. It's a baklava. I'm going to copy one or two simple ones to try. Nonna really wants you to bake. I need that connection. Yeah, there's something about a friand or something. It's only small. It's got I think it's got an almond in the middle. Could be a Greek traditional sweet. Maybe Dad's mum coming through. Last one I was christened. Have a name. There you go. Did you want a card, Caitlin? Because I was going to call it a night soon anyway. There's only 4 in there, so who'd like a card? I'm the only one with her name. Love that. I feel like she stands behind you, Sophia. Like directly behind you. Oh, I love that. I figured as much, Caitlin. Thanks for letting us do that for you, Kate. I was going to say Caitlin then. Sophia. I was thinking of Caitlin because for letting Caitlin and I and Connie, you know, practice a little bit. Love that. You did well, Connie. You did well. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. I reckon I'm going to try and get an early night. All I have to do is survive the last week of school. I'm really excited for Kristen, Sophia, and your grandson. You know, if you're open to nurturing their gifts, they're just gonna have beautiful things. Beautiful, beautiful insight. Love it. Oh, that's awesome, Connie. Love that. Lean into that more. I have been aware of this. Yeah. Alright, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Because I'm yawning too much. Alright, thanks everyone. Look after yourselves, and I shall see you tomorrow. I reckon. Way to go, Connie. Done well. Do more. Definitely do more. You're most welcome, Sophia. I'll message you in a sec too, Sophia. Alright. Bye, guys. Night.